Good morning and welcome to the 8:15 Daily Operations Weather Brief. Field conditions here at Wallops this morning are rather dreary with low-level clouds overspreading much of the area and expected to persist throughout much of our day today and into tomorrow. Winds are expected out of the northeast with gusts remaining below our wind advisory criteria, and temperatures for today are looking to remain below our climatological average, with rain chances also staying low throughout our period. Now, taking a look at our most recent surface analysis chart here, we can see that there is a frontal boundary lying just south of our region, which continues to bring some unpleasant weather for northeastern North Carolina and the Virginia Beach area, but luckily those precip chances do look to remain farther down south, with any chances of precip staying low in the Wallops area. And today, due to a surplus of moisture overspreading much of the mid-Atlantic and even the Northeast, we will see some mostly cloudy, we will see cloudy conditions and cooler temperatures as a result, with highs in the lower 70s until Wednesday, in which an expanding upper-level ridge brings some hotter temperatures and mainly dry conditions, with those temperatures reaching the low 90s and even seeing some heat indices getting up towards 100, if not over. And following that, there's a chance of some scattered showers and storms come Thursday as a cold front moves through the area. Now, looking at our current weather observation here, we have an overcast layer at 200 feet with 3 statute miles of visibility, and glancing up there, it's actually just dropped down to 1, so definitely visibility's in the gutter. Winds are out of the northeast with 12 knots, and the temperature currently sits at 68 degrees with a high relative humidity at 97. Taking a look at this morning's satellite imagery, we can see the general outline of that frontal boundary very slowly moving off to the east and kicking off some of that convective activity further south. And as the daytime filter moves through on this reel here, we can see those cooler blue colors indicating the low-level cloud cover that's overspreading our area closer to the surface. Looking at the most recent HER run, most of that convective activity is modeled to remain south of our area, with much of the precip that begins to move towards our area at any time kind of falling apart as it reaches the bay. And overall, the numerical models here do kind of keep us dry for the remainder of today. Moving on to our 24-hour risk chart here, cloudy conditions are expected throughout much of the forecast period, with highs in the low 70s and winds remaining modest, gusting early up to around 18 knots. Really, the color comes into play here with the low-level cloud cover and visibilities dropping down to around a mile, if not below. And there will be a brief period in which we expect those cloud decks to raise briefly, but then kind of come back down once the nighttime temperatures start to build in. And now moving on to our short-term risk board here, those low-level clouds are indicated with that orange box there for tomorrow morning, with cloudy conditions expected and a high of 77. Tuesday night, partly to mostly cloudy and a low of 72, and come Wednesday, partly to mostly cloudy with a slight chance of a shower thunderstorm, especially given that temperatures will be climbing up to the 90s, if not over 90. So yellows for precip, for lightning, and some of the winds from models were indicating that they were getting up into the 20-knot range, so just throwing awareness on there and dropping a yellow for winds as well. But that is going to conclude our 8:15 weather brief. I'll be back at 10 o'clock with a 7-day outlook.